Hi, yeah, it's August 21st. It's the 4-year anniversary of the part 1 of the grand solar eclipse of America of 2017, and the X is completed in 2024. Yeah, 21st of August today when I'm recording this. It's 4 years since 2017 of the grand total solar eclipse of North America. It's exactly 144 hours since I last recorded a video on the 15th of August, and this is the follow-up to it, so it's all good timing, isn't it? Time 144 in Jewish gematria, as we know. And this is today's page for the date on my what's turned into, well, it's turned into already a book of magic. The synchronicity that goes on with this book is just incredible. For the long-term viewers of my channel, you'll know all about it. So talking about a twister here, twisting by the lagoon. Hopefully that's eligible to be read if you want to pause that there. And there's the image. Some pretty crazy tornado, strong winds going on there in outer space, allegedly. Yeah, it's my follow-up to the video that I titled "We've Not Been in Kansas for a Long Time." And it's the twister that takes Dorothy away from Kansas. 144 hours later on my daily calendar, there's a twister. Please watch the other video if you haven't already, otherwise the rest of this won't make any sense, because I'm going to go straight into it. Because it was all about the solar spectrum and the rainbow, somewhere over the rainbow, etc. It's pretty incredible that all I typed in was Wizard of Oz and Dark Side of the Moon, just so everyone's obviously aware of the connection that I already made last time in the video. Because it's to do with the spectrum, of course, the rainbow, because that was on the picture from my calendar from 6 days ago. Second video in is the tornado scene, how that syncs with On the Run. Dark Side of Oz. Yeah, I'll leave links to those if people want to check those out. So why am I doing another video then? Well, it's thanks to this comment by a human practitioner. It's inspired me to show everybody, because I've been thinking even further into this, and it's highly relevant to what I was talking about last weekend. It's a fantastic observation, well worth pausing right there and reading. Yeah, thanks Sandy. She's been making some great observations as well. very significant. I'll get to for 9. So yes, binary is the anagram of brain, and then you've got the Y left over. AI clearly in the middle there of brain. Y left over. Y is the male determining chromosome. Its shape is a hidden A as well, isn't it? Alpha male. Let me just draw that to show you what I mean. So the Y shape then. You do the inverted part of that, which is that bit. And then you've got that bit there. It goes there, doesn't it? And what you've got there is that capstone. Capital. Capital. Caps it all. Capstone. It's that all-seeing eye at the top. So yeah, it's a hidden A as well as the Y. Alpha male. Female X, male Y. Mothers only pass on the X. It's got to come from an alpha male basically. Alpha male will have the Y genotype. Otherwise it'll be XX. So yeah, incredible. But its shape as well got me thinking that it's also effectively an I and a V. The V being on top of the I. Again, we've just been speaking about things being on top of capital. The Y shape is an I with the V on the top. IV being 4, Roman numeral, VI for 6, 46, 23 each. So that can always also look like IV. There's your I, your V on the top. Creates your Y shape. So we've got how it's an I and a V, the Y shape, the Y left over from the anagram. I being the 9th letter, V being the 22nd, sorry. I the 9th letter, V 22nd. 9 divided by 22 equals 0.409. Just show that quickly. .409, and then it just goes 0909 recurring. Zero 9 part being your numbers 1 to 9 for the binary system, then moving over into 10. The 1 0 system, which represented by the 0 there. That 0 suddenly becoming a +1 from 9 for the 10. 1s and 0s for brainy binary. Incredible, isn't it? How it all connects. 4 as well can be created by VI, IV. Try to draw it there slightly lighter so you can see there's the I and there's the V. I'll just draw it again, make sure the camera doesn't keep going off this time. There's your V. 20-second letter, we've just been speaking about the top part of the Y. And then you've got your I down there. IV, 4. That's the 4 part of that equation. Absolutely mental, eh? Binary, brainy. Thing about numbers as well that I've realised, because the human body is made up of mathematics, we've already just shown the first step of it for 23 and 23, male and female. It proves that math comes before humans, so humans didn't invent numbers or math, because we are a part of it. Math is information, isn't it? The information already exists before humans, because humans are part of that math. Binary being an anagram of brain with Y chromosome, alpha male. A is created by the same shapes as the Y. There's the V and there's the A. Finish her off there. I. Also creates the 4. Equation 9 divided by 22 is 0.409. 1 to 9 numbers. 10 binary. 0. Okay, so the shape of the Y being the V at the top, I below it. I, 9th letter, V, 22nd. 9 divided by 22. 0.409. 409 is the 80th prime. Very significant, and we'll come back to later. I'll just show that it is the 80th prime before we move on there. Eightieth prime, okay. We've got 409 from there. 9 and 22. 2, 2 and 9. You remember from the beginning of the video how that came up? Tornado scene. Didn't want to select it when I typed that in. Syncs with Pink Floyd's On the Run. Syncs with Pink Floyd's On the Run. Hello. 229. 229. 229 On the Run. Tornado. Beginning of the video. For today on my calendar. Twisting by the lagoon on the 21st of August. Twister. Two, 2, 9.